Good afternoon. Oh, what a glorious day. On the way back home from Palm Beach County, a county event, it was an amazing event. There were probably close to 100 people from all the agencies in Palm Beach County that help people who are with HIV, whether it's a county facility, governmental facility, the health department, care council. It's just an amazing group of people that I've been so fortunate to be able to get involved with and become a member of. The HIV Care Council has amazing resources, but the county itself, Palm Beach County, is very high up there on the list of people who have HIV. And it's not, of course, you hear me saying it all the time, the media doesn't cover it. There's nobody covering it. It's like it's gone away, but it hasn't. But the statistics are real, and the people who help people are real. And I was with this amazing group in this huge facility, and there's new programs being initiated in 2025, and there's people who are just so involved, not because it's a job, but because they care about people, testing for HIV, getting people to the proper agencies, the doctors. There are 900 people right now that we know of in Palm Beach County who have no health insurance whatsoever. So on the way home from Riviera Beach, I just wanted to give some words of hope and encouragement, because what's also about today for me is that I woke up this morning and I knew I had to go up there, and it's, there's traffic, and going up to Riviera Beach a couple times a month, it's challenging for me because I always get caught in the school zones or traffic, and it takes a while, and I'm on my own in the car, and I just didn't really want to go today. So I put on the hair and the makeup, and I psyched myself up, and I went, and was it so worthwhile? Because I met people who I knew, but it was like a family getting together. A real family getting together of people who care. They weren't showing up for the food. They weren't showing up to BS. It was a family that came together from all aspects of Belle Glade and Riviera Beach and Jupiter and West Palm and South County. And it was encouraging for me because I'm a part of it. Maybe you don't know anybody who's HIV positive, but I would suggest that you tell your teenagers or you young people who think it's not there because you don't know anybody or nobody's talking about it, or your grandmas or your mothers in their 50s or 60s or 70s who are having unprotected sex because they think they can't get pregnant and they're meeting someone that makes them happy. Just because you don't talk about something doesn't mean it's not real. HIV is my life. It always has been since Jeff died and before, and even now, I will not stop. Maybe there'll never be a movie made. Maybe there'll never be a series made from Committed to Love. But you know what? I'm doing what I know the Lord wants me to do. Stay in my lane. The podcast is going to take off in 2025, Positively Positive. It's amazing how many people want to be on this year. I must have at least 20 people who came up today to me and said, we want to be on your show because we know how it's helping people. Do I have 1,000 likes? Do I have 10,000 people, thumbs up, following me? Not at all. But maybe only a couple hundred, or maybe only one is important. And to me, that's what's important. My producer, Richardo Jackson from Campbell Health Solutions, his name means something. His character means something. Rob Scott, my best friend, his name and character means something. The people I surround myself with, my pastor and Prophet Cynthia, they mean something to me because it's their character. I don't care what titles you have. I don't care how much money you have. I've been around it. I care about your character, and I want you to stay well. I want you to tell your kids and your grandparents and your moms that just because HIV isn't the flavor of the day in the media, just because no one's talking about it. Susan Mintz in Boca Raton is talking about it. Her podcast, Positively Positive, is talking about it. Her website's got information on it. And the people I could send you to and would network you with, if you need it, if you have, or you think you might be compromised, or there might be someone that you've been involved with who you shouldn't, if there's a situation that you know is not comfortable in your spirit, and you've done something and you want to get tested, do not be afraid. Do not worry about the stigma. You can contact me. My phone number's on my website. My email address is on my website. My Facebook pages have everything. I have nothing to hide. I want my story told. But if you know anyone that needs assistance, you can contact Susan Mintz. SusanMintz.com, Susan Mintz Facebook. You get in touch with me, and I will get you to the right people when you need them the most. They won't ask about how much money you have. They won't ask about what you've done and who you've done it with. Yes, in a subtle way they will, but there will be no condemnation. There'll be no guilt. I deal with people who care. I'm involved with people who love. I'm involved with the right people in Palm Beach County and beyond. We'll have interviews that'll be from all over the country, but I know the resources I have in my area, and I want you to stay well. So may God continue to bless you. Don't be afraid. Have hope. Have faith. Never give up on your dreams. I could have given up on my dreams to have a movie, a series made. Maybe it'll happen, but I'm still doing something in the ministry that God's called me to. I'm doing something in the HIV ministry that is mine. And one day, unfortunately, it will be national because somebody of a high-profile nature either is going to pass, and they will eventually, or they'll be positive. And then the media is not just going to cover war or politics or talk shows where everybody's screaming at each other. They're going to say, HIV, we thought there were the medications. We thought there were the drugs. We thought it wasn't here that much anymore. It's here. It's still real. It's still ugly, and it's still preventable. You do not have to contract it. It's not like it was in the 70s, the 80s, even the 90s. But I can help you if you need anyone that needs help. You send them to me, and I will make sure, whether it's through the health department or the Care Council or Richard Jackson and Campbell Health Solutions, I will make sure that you are okay. And that's the words for today from me. But the podcast is brilliant. The website is gorgeous. And I'm so glad I went. So even sometimes you may not want to do something, you never know. Maybe God wants you to do it. So get rid of your flesh. Get rid of yourself. Just do what you know. Sometimes the devil wants you to feel uncomfortable. He doesn't want you to do the things you're called to do. But God does. May God continue to bless all of you. But don't have any fear in 2025. Be kind. Be respectful. And look out for your friends and your neighbors. And a stranger, that's just a friend you haven't met yet. Shalom. Stay positively positive. And another episode will be airing on Monday night, but I'll do a promo about it on Sunday because we'll be having a great interview Monday night. Bye-bye now.